Hello, 1992, my beauties. Yeah, I'm running new, let's say, like new chapter. They're gonna be along with Blah Blah Club. There's gonna be dinner with Matrix Coach, during which we will be discussing different Matrix energies, programs, and I will be giving you some remedies on how you can work with your energies. Okay. So, I decided to start with giving you remedies for energy 16 in the matrix. This energy, for sure, those of you who was born on 16 of any month, you have this energy 16. Oh, I see people joining. Hello, my dear. Hi, 1990. Okay, so remedies for matrix energies and energy 16 discussing this evening. Let me know if you have in your matrix this energy, as well those remedies that I'm planning to give you may work. Those remedies may work if you going through matrix transits like 16 something. As I went through such matrix transits previous year, you know, when the war in Ukraine started, I needed to abandon my home, my everything, all my material possessions, and I worked out on my energy 16 as well. That was matrix test for me. So, my beauties, energy 16 remedies. I was writing down something very important for myself on notes. I have a lot of notes, you see. How you can work some exercise to be sure to tell you. Anyway, I think that my mind will figure it out even without. I see I made a lot of notes on my book, what I want to tell you. Yeah. So, energy 16. How you can work on it. The most difficult energy in matrix, even more difficult than energy 15, because energy 15, they live in limbo, they live in denial of their imperfections and their sins. Because energy 15, they blindfolded, they think they are perfect. They perfect, their life is perfect, everything fine, they live in the best way, they're very spiritually awakened, that's how they think of themselves. Energy 16 in matrix, they already starting to realize that this something is wrong, something is not okay, something is not good, something's like, and they started to dive into this self-criticism. They dive into this anger towards themselves, and they being very hard on themselves and on people who are around. They quite often they have a very difficult character. If energy 16 not working with something, you know, like to destroy things, you know, to transform things, to build things, if this energy doesn't go there, this energy goes directed into their relationship and interactions with other people. And they may destroy you with the words, they may destroy you with the criticism, they may just simply destroy you for their pleasure, like they're very destructive in manners, they love to argue, they as well they're arguing with themselves, like they having this huge inner conflict. And if you read Dostoevsky, literature, Dostoevsky, Russian writer, I think, I feel with my guts he had this energy 16. Let me check right away. Okay. Dostoevsky, Fyodor, date of birth. Because in his creations, energy 16, like perfectly described. He was born 11 of November 1821. Let me calculate his matrix where he may have this energy 16, because like so much of suffering, so much of this like crazy things. Let me check. I'm curious. Let me check if he had this energy in his matrix, yes or no. Okay. Here we go. 11. Quite interesting. He has same birthday as LG Adada, I think, from Dubai Blind Show, but just different years. Quite interesting, yeah. So Fyodor Dostoevsky, 1821. Wow, long ago he lived. Okay, let me see if he had energy 16. No, my beauties, he didn't. Okay, he had it, but only in his health chart. Throat chakra. Yeah, throat chakra. And writers, how we realize ourselves, yeah. Writers, we express throat chakra is very important in writers' matrices. And he was a writer, Dostoevsky. He was a writer. So his throat chakra, how he expressed himself. Yeah, I'm seeing here a lot of energy 16, 16, and 5. My God, preaching, yeah, preaching through text, expressing, putting all this energy 16 into the text. That's insane, yeah. So he had it, but on throat chakra. Now I understand. Oh, by the way, he had it as well in talent zone, yeah, but not that. Okay, he had those energy 16 in positions that affected in significant way his career and products of his labor, what he created, yeah, Dostoevsky. So definitely heavy 16. Those of you who have read his creations, yeah, who have read his novels, so you feel it with your skin how energy 16 is, especially in deep minus. Hey, hello dear. We're discussing different matrix energies, remedies for different energies, and I decided to start with energy 16. So now I will be giving you remedies for energy 16, what you can do already now, how to work with it. Again, please stay cautious. I used to watch all your readings on YouTube, love them. Thank you, dear. It's so nice to hear. Thank you for support, okay? So, energy 16, what you can do right here, right now to heal your energy 16, or if you're going through matrix transit 16. Let me check if Dostoevsky had at least, yeah, he had matrix transit 16, yeah, he had it, but early in his age. And later on in 25, yeah, he had, and later on in 42, yeah, he had energy 16 transits. So for you may work as well, even if you don't have insignificant position in your matrix, energy 16, but still, you know, it may work. Remedies. First of all, you need to learn how to work with your anger, because energy 16 in minus, they accumulate a lot of anger, including self-anger. Quite often I'm having clients with energy 16 girls, young girls and middle-aged girls who come in. You know this tendency when people have this tendency to harm themselves and their bodies, to destroy it. Quite often, this is energy 16. Quite often, energy 16 in deep minus, they receiving different like deadly diseases. Cancer, and not only, some other like heavy diseases related to self-destruction when it's in minus, when it's in deep minus, yeah? So what you can do, self-anger, to work with anger and self-anger. How you can work with anger? If you texting with somebody, yeah, and you feel like urge, either it's via comments, either it's in messages, private messages, and you feel that other person is triggering you. Catch yourself on this thought and put your phone away for at least 5 minutes. Made alarm clock, if needed, that in 5 minutes you will return and reply. As angry as you want. You can reply same angry, you can reply like in a rude way, but delay your reply. This is what you're starting to work on your anger. No need to, to stop yourself and start replying with flowers and unicorns, no. And all these sweetie things, no need to, but at least start to learn how to delay your rude reply, if it's in comment section somewhere, again, before writing down this rude comment in response to someone, yeah. Alarm clock. For 1 hour, hold your anger. If in 1 hour you still gonna want to reply, go ahead and reply, yeah. I had energy 16 5 years ago that was destroying. Yes. Matrix transit with energy 16 always heavy. For me, it was previous years when the war in Ukraine started. And besides this, there was like, you know, a flood in my apartment and some problems with my apartment. And this is not heavy karma, by the way. This is not yet a heavy. When this happened to your material possessions with energy 16, this is not that heavy karma. Much worse if this happening to your health, to your body. Yeah, this is much worse. So this teaches you. Again, energy 16 is about discipline. And discipline, you can cultivate discipline through, I am going to write post about plants. Yeah, you know, I love plants. Which energies in the matrix can work with flowers, with plants, with things, yeah. So, here we go. Energy 16, I would recommend you to get one plant, but which is very difficult to look after, which requires specific conditions. As I picked for myself recently one like difficult, capricious flower, I will be taking care of it. And this flower destructive as well. Those of you who guessed, I posted this flower in my stories, by the way, on Instagram, but only one person guessed correctly what the flower is, was it? Only one person wrote me like, OMG, is this? And I said, yeah, that's it. So, energy 16, get yourself a flower, which is very difficult to look after, and make this flower like blossom, you know, make this flower blossom. Another one, you need to learn to do something with your own hands. This can be pottery hobby, and very much important for you to learn a lesson of not attaching to things. We had a training on how to draw a SRI Yantra, and I will explain you. Yeah, I had this training, and when we already draw this, and happily was showing to our teacher, yeah, who was teaching us how to draw SRI Yantra, he said, and now tear it apart. And after you spend like 6-8 hours on drawing SRI Yantra, coloring it, and someone saying like, tear it apart now, on camera, do this, and start again, and start again. When you already satisfied, you know, you draw very beautiful SRI Yantra, like oh my G, yeah, and someone, you already dreamed how you're gonna frame it and put it on the wall. And someone telling you, now you need to tear it apart. This is lesson, and this lesson for energy 16 is better to learn through training. But again, you need to have a teacher. It's annoying, yes. you need, unlikely you will be able to do this on your own, you know, because it's difficult. It's really difficult. Just imagine you just draw something that really beautiful, you're very satisfied, and you destroy it. You already attached to it, you put your soul in it, and you destroying it, like. But this is a lesson you need to go through. So I will be holding later on lessons as well for private groups, how to draw SRI Yantra and how to manifest through SRI Yantra. But first, before I will teach you this, I need to receive my own results. So now I'm working on figuring out, you know, is it true or not? You know how this in TikTok, I am a Connor and I will check it. Yeah. So in my case, I'm Katya and I gonna check this, how this works, how this esotericism practice gonna work, you know. So first I gonna figure it out myself, and if it's working, I gonna teach you in the groups. Yeah. I'm gonna hold this training for you if it's working. Because I'm not providing my clients for what is not worked, at least for me. Because for someone else, it may work, yeah? But you can only help people, yeah, from your own experience. Then you can provide the best help. It's like poor person cannot teach you how to become rich. Cannot. A poor person cannot sell you money candles. There will be no money energy in it. You know, like, I hope you understand this, how this universal law is working. So you need to start doing something with your own hands, energy 16, please. And it will be really nice if you will put yourself through this test of destroying things. So get yourself some sort of hobby where you can construct something. Girls, you can take it easy. You can get yourself, for example, for beginning Lego or any other constructors, and start like 3 times a week doing something, collecting, recollecting, and you will notice how your life becomes better, because subconsciously you given to this energy what it needs. You providing this energy with the right fuel, So, as well, for energy 16 recommendation. So you already understand this is pottery. This is doing something with your own hands. Hello, people who joined in. We're discussing energy 16. Let us know if you have it in your destiny matrix chart. So, and here we go with energy 16. What else is important? Those of you who have energy 16, for example, in talents or in significant position on money line, you have a talent of psychologist. You may go and study and really invest in psychology. Start learning psychology. Start invest. Those of you who have it in different positions, like visit card, I already explained. You working in this through material world, through non-attachment rules, through holding back your anger. But holding back your anger, it's really nice for all energy 16. You need to. You need to as well to turn your resentments into something constructive, like constantly, ask yourself, because people with energy 16, they experiencing a lot of hardships in their life, a lot of hardships, and you need to ask yourself, what for? This is happening to me, what for? What is my hidden secret benefit from this situation, from this negative situation? What is my hidden benefit? And completely different story is energy 16 in a karmic tale. This is the heaviest you may have it. Literally, if you have it in a karmic tale, this is the heaviest that you have. And your task, it will be nice for you for the beginning to compensate this negative karma. How to compensate? Again, when you come into me individual matrix reading, I'm looking at your particular matrix, at your particular karmic tale in context of your energies and your matrix transits and your health chart, because all this is affecting exactly how. And I'm coming up with remedy, how in your case exactly you can compensate this energy. For some of you, I will just be giving you some examples of how people compensated this energy 16 from their karmic tale. Some of them subconsciously going into construction business, and they literally building homes for other people. Or they launching like co-working zones, like they organizing space for other people. They organizing roof for other people, They providing them with living space, like they go into this realtor business, property business. They're literally helping us. Some opening their own hotels with energy 16 in karmic tale. Subconsciously, they sort of compensating. And at very beginning, I had a person at my consultation. He came to me. He has hotel in Thailand, family hotel. He got himself like villa and reorganized it into a small like family hotel he's running. And he came to me with a question like, look, Kate, 5 years I'm trying to do this, I'm doing this, I love this business, but it's barely enough money. It's not that profitable, and sometimes I'm thinking if I would go and get myself a job somewhere, I would be more like in plus financially. And we were working wise, and he had energy 16 in his karmic tale. So him not being that profitable first 5 years, This is a part of him covering his karmic debt from past. You should understand this, yeah. So it will be really nice to build something for people, even if it will be like a bench in the park, and you sponsoring this bench in a garden or in a park or somewhere on the road where people can rest. Yeah, if you sponsoring this, it will be really, really nice. Hello. I see people joining. We're discussing energy 16 today in Destiny Matrix. So here we go, like, at least try to build a bench where a person can sit and rest. You can provide them. It will be nice. Some people with energy 16, they subconsciously are trying to compensate this karma. They participate in couch surfing and they provide their apartment for people to stay for free. This as well, like a part of remedy. And with energy 16, for people can be like really, really difficult to get their own place, to get their own apartment, to get their own house, to get their own home. But if they go in construction business, and I'm dealing with a lot of constructors, they come in for vastu consultations for their offices, and I'm dealing with a lot of constructors. I know a lot of constructors, and like 90% of them have this energy 16 in the karmic tail, and they do not have problems with home, with apartment, with own house. No. But all the other people who have this energy in the karmic tail, they are struggling with own living space, with own apartment, or some of them have difficulties even renting a room. So have a karma. Major remedies for energy 16, I think I provided you, yeah, like literally. And restoration business, especially if you have combo of 16 and 13 in your matrix, yeah, you can bring new life to old things. As well, energy 16, I would recommend you, if you have in a strong position on Earth line, yeah. I would, especially those of you who was born in 2014, yeah, 2014, as this new generation that's growing. I don't think that I have viewers who was born this year, but I definitely will have those in future you in this video. So this is like message to the future, from previous years, by the way, as well, you can have a strong position on Earthline. Guys, you are very, very creative. Work on your brain creativity. Quite often those people engaged in activities related to brain, working with the brain, like brain surgeon, studying brain scientist, brain activity scientist, and so on. And make for yourself as a practice brainstorming. You can be the best in it. To come up with brand new idea, crazy, from zero, from scratch, something that anyone haven't been thinking about. It will be nice if you will do this in the company of people who have strong energy 22. Because they will give you different, a lot of ideas from which you will be able to pick on the best, which has tendency, like, what is the difference between idea generating in energy 16 and energy 22? Unlikely anyone matrix coach will answer you this, because most of them just parrots. So they just repeating some bullshit they learn through the book. I call this reader by the book, So what is the difference in idea generation process by people energy 16 and people energy 22? What is the difference? Energy 22, they generating like crazy ideas, which we cannot, which we don't have tools, we don't have yet tools to make those ideas real right here, right now on this timeline. And the ideas most likely to come true in like 200 years when they will be already dead and won't be witnessing this. So while they alive, people thinking of the ideas like junk, crazy, something absurd, energy 22. But when people with energy 16 coming together with people who have energy 22, energy 16 sort of being able to extract first step to make this long-term idea start happening, you know. It's like someone telling you about a car in Stone Age, yeah, like, oh, we won't be having like horses, but we will be have like vehicles which ourselves like carrying on something magical, like, you know. And energy 16 will come up with the idea of a wheel, actually. So they have this perfect gift. And when we're working with businesses for idea generation process for company, I'm trying to put up together people with strong 16, people with strong 22, and people with strong energy 1. Because, and 7 as well, 1 or 7, yeah, but I prefer energy 1. Because energy 1, they visionary and they given like this energy to start doing this right here. And they given a spark, you know. Okay. I won't go too much into details right now because I don't want to turn it into business consultation, even though I'm dealing with private businesses quite often. So here we go, energy 16. I gave you almost all remedies. And those of you who have this tendency to girls quite often coming towards me who have tendency to harm themselves, to harm their bodies in even subconscious way, you know, like you start practicing Sadhu board. Start practicing Sadhu board for energy 16. Really important, really necessary, really important, really necessary. Start doing this. So this is like just major remedies. Of course, in each and every individual case, that's gonna be very, 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 very different. For this, you need to come for matrix consultation, and I will tell you what exactly you need to do in your own case. But I gave you just like general directions to work with this energy in your matrix. You asked me, I did it for energy 16, so I will be waiting for your likes, comments, feedback right now. So see you in next videos. Bye.